This week's thought comes from Viktor Frankl. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. That space may be small, sometimes very small, especially when life gets loud. When a plan changes at the last minute, when the phone rings with bad news, when something that should have been simple suddenly decides it wants to become a full-blown production. In freight, that kind of thing is not exactly rare. Delays happen. Weather shows up uninvited. Equipment issues appear at the worst possible moment. Schedules shift. People get stressed. And in those moments, panic has never once improved the outcome. What does help is calm. Not passive calm. Not ignore the problem and hope it becomes someone else's problem. Calm. Real calm. The kind that steadies the room. The kind that makes space for clear thinking, honest communication, and smart action. At Whitewater Freight, we believe that calm is a competitive advantage. Because when things get messy, our job is not to add more chaos to the chaos. Our job is to step into that space between problem and response and make good decisions. To communicate early, to stay honest, to keep moving, to solve what we can solve and own what needs to be owned. That matters in logistics, but it matters in life too. Most of us do not get to choose every challenge that lands on our doorstep, but we do get some say in how we meet it. We can react from fear, frustration, and impulse, or we can take a breath, plant our feet, and move forward with intention. That does not mean hard things suddenly become easy. It just means they do not get to run the whole show. Sometimes strength looks loud. Sometimes it looks like action and energy and momentum. And sometimes strength looks like staying steady when everything around you is trying to pull you off course. So this week, if things feel a little chaotic, remember that the pause matters. The breath matters. The response matters. And if your freight world is feeling especially creative this week, we're here to help bring a little calm to it. Have a great week, Whitewater Freight.